Hello everyone, my name is AVINASH from 21PHCS04 here in Christu Jayanti College on World Science Day. Today I am going to present to you the workings of a solar water heater and how it changes us in our daily lives. On to electrician Avi to explain the rest of the video. Hello, electrician Avi here, and now I'm going to show you exactly what an actual solar water heater setup looks like. So when we actually come here, you can see that all of these rods over here, these are called as the solar collector, okay, and there are so many of them to actually collect the water which is subjected under huge direct sunlight. Okay, each panel of them are actually made up of glass so that it increases the amount of greenhouse effect which it actually makes. So then there is the water tank which is on a higher altitude compared to the solar collector over here. Okay, now the water tank has to be in a higher altitude. Okay, now what are the advantages and disadvantages of this solar water heater? So the main advantage is that using a solar water heater actually decreases your electricity bills by 50 to 80% when you compare it to an actual electric heater. And not only that, it's the sun is free, it's free of charge, nobody actually can monetize the sun. So the biggest disadvantage is that this setup actually takes a huge roof space, as you can see around me, and on the top as well, because the water tank always have to be on a higher altitude, and that can be said as the only disadvantage. Other than that, you always need big amounts of sunlight. Okay, you need huge amounts of direct sunlight, otherwise this thing will not work whatsoever. On to scientist Avinash for the rest of the video. Hi everyone, Scientist Avi here, and I shall explain on how a solar water heater actually works. So over here what we have is a water tank and a solar collector. What you see here is a typical setup of a solar water heater, where the water tank is on a higher altitude compared to the solar collector, like how electrician Avi explained. Now, cold water actually comes into the water tank first, and the water tank over here is made up of non-conducting walls. That's why it is green in color. Now this cold water, since it has a higher density or specific gravity compared to hot water, this water will actually flow downwards. It will flow downwards until it actually reaches the solar collector. Now the solar collector was made up of a glass panel to increase the amount of the greenhouse effect because of the sun. So the water will actually rise in temperature until the water becomes really hot. So the hotter the water becomes, the lighter the water becomes, because hot water has less density. So this hot water will actually rise up. This water will rise up and take the space on top, and that water will be later taken out for our use. Since this is the siphoning of water due to the difference in temperature, it is known as a thermosiphon water heater. I hope everyone understood exactly what I tried to convey here, and I hope everyone had a lot of fun watching this video. Happy World Science Day, everyone.